Hello fellow aquarists on YouTube, this is my official update number 2 video. So here's my 40 breeder all set up and running. I have several guppies, several guppy fry, and of course you can see in the bottom here, it's not exactly what I had planned when I put stuff on my 20 long and my 40 breeder. At the end of that process, literally, I was tired, just pretty much picked that one up, dumped it in here, that's that. So, it does allow me to do a couple more things with my 40 breeder, though. I have an idea. Let me turn this around real quick. So what I've done is I have a hose that I use to fill up my aquariums. And that hose, I basically used a plastic mesh like this, the one that was in my 40, or the one that was in my 20 long, and I've cut it and put it up on the metal end of that hose, and that way I can just siphon some of that water right out my window, which is right above it. See, I can siphon it right out my window and not have to worry about it. Of course, I may want to get some mulm into my black worms, but let me show you those. Probably won't be able to see them, but let's go ahead and try to store some of them up. Hopefully you can, yeah, you can see some of them right there. They're supposed to be kept in about 65, well, mid-70s Fahrenheit water. And that, I don't exactly know what temperature it is. Let's go ahead and check it. Of course, this is in Celsius. And being a scientist, I use Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And I don't know every degree conversion by heart, so I'll have to post an annotation on this video right about here, where you can see what the temperature is. So that's about 20 Celsius. Some of you who are in the other countries actually use this scale all the time will actually probably know what that is by heart. But in this aquarium, it's I think about 25, yeah, 25, 26, somewhere around there. But what I do is I put this Java moss, and I'm going to start putting the mat in there as well. But I put that Java moss in here almost every night just to feed the blackworms. But when I siphon out the mulm from this tank, I might not transfer it immediately to the window, because mulm is great for feeding blackworms, and it's a pain to try to feed those worms. So the only thing I don't like about this aquarium right now, especially right now, is the fact that there is a lot of this hornwort. When you put hornwort in a new environment, whether it be just a new aquarium, a new temperature, you know, whatever, it sometimes sheds its needles, which is really annoying because I don't want these things growing. I already have enough. And I mean, it's good for guppy fry, which is what I bought it for. But as far as getting all mixed up into my Java moss, I'm not too terribly happy about that. But so far, all I can feed these guys, as you may be able to see some back here, right there's one, is frozen mysis shrimp. And unfortunately with that is I don't have a lot of variety because that's literally all I have. But I am getting some micro worms and some white worms from the seller that I bought a couple other items from. One of those items was the dwarf water lettuce and the snails in here, the red and brown ram's horns. Highly recommended. That seller. Check it out on the aquarium advice link in the description for the whole build thread and everything, like the whole Panther crab breeding project, which this is a part of. But where was I even going with that thought? Anyways, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. But a couple more things I'd like to update you on is obviously I don't have these plugged in yet. I probably won't even plug them in, but I have started cleaning my fish room. Started trying to organize some of it. So hopefully in the next few months I'll be able to get that done. And these 2x4s, I have not had the opportunity to de-nail the rest of them just due to finals this last week. And just trying to get some money to get the shelves. But my dad has informed me that I will be getting the screws to be able to build the stand by the end of January. So hopefully mid-February to mid-March I'll be able to have that build video up on YouTube. Unfortunately, due to the fact that on January 11th I'll be starting back in college, I won't really be able to give you a more precise date for that. I'm still not sure I'm going to do the YouTube video and college and hopefully a good paying job at the college. I'll be able to get some money for all of this stuff, but we'll see how everything goes. May have to take a hiatus from the YouTube, but that's pretty much it. I do put as I mentioned, I put the Java moss in there, and oh yeah, I remember where I was going with that thought that I lost a couple minutes ago. You can expect 2 unboxing videos this next week. I'm getting something from Aquatic Arts, and I'm getting something from that seller that gave me the Ramshorn snails and the dwarf water lettuce. So 2 videos in the next week on unboxing. Excuse me. And hopefully there'll be, by the time I publish this on YouTube, I'll have already published the build video for this 40 breeder, and I'm gonna do that in 2 parts. So, you probably already know that by now. But pretty much that's it for this update, and thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out the description below